Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. Now I know what it feels like to feel joy. This is joy. The Hollywood Reporter that has nothing to do with the British media whatsoever put out this amazing article yesterday. I was just so excited when I saw this. I couldn't believe my eyes. Why Hollywood keeps quitting on Harry and Meghan.
Don't you quit on me.
The little meme that they made, I mean, it's just so hilarious. Harry's saying, don't go. And then she's saying, get out. It's like Harry is more of the kinder one in the situation, and Meghan is just screaming. Looking at this was enough for me. But the actual article itself, oh my goodness. So we wanted to read it with you guys. Stephanie has not read this yet. I made her not read it last night. I told her, like, stay away from it.
It was hard.
I want to get your reaction on this. So here we go, guys. Let's dive into this wonderful, brilliant article. Looks like Harry and Meghan have done it again. They've chewed up yet another American advisor. John Kettler, the Santa Barbara-based consultant who'd been serving as chief of staff to the Duke and Duchess, reportedly resigned in August after 3 months on the job, becoming the latest member of the ever-expanding Sussex Survivors Club, as some former employees have taken to calling them. Again, this is American. Before Kettler, there was Toya Holness, who was their global press secretary until 2022, Christine Wells Shermer, the one-time Pinterest communications director who quit as Harry and Meghan's PR head in 2021, Samantha Cohen, Markle's top aide and private secretary, departed the same year. Earlier, there was Keely Thomas Morgan, a Sunshine Sachs partner who started repping Meghan when she was still a commoner, well, a TV star on Suits, adding Harry to her client roster when they became engaged. Now, this is new information. I did not know that Harry joined Sunshine Sachs when they became engaged, but it's all starting to make sense now, because if Meghan did in fact have collateral on Harry, like we suspect that she did, and that's how she got an engagement so fast out of him, and everything happened so fast, it would make sense that she would move him in that direction. He has palace aides. He has tons of people that can work the press for him, that know what they're doing. Sunshine Sachs, really? Why would Prince Harry want to become a client of an American advertising firm? It just doesn't add up.
Well, why would a working royal need to do that?
They have the best PR people in town.
I mean, but he did. I mean, what were their plans when they got engaged, to just hightail it out of here?
Oh, well, yeah, everyone.
I mean, it's just so premeditated.
It really is, and it's starting to show. Adding Harry to her client roster when they became engaged, and then helping them set up their own international comms operation when the couple moved to California. It does. It sounds like it was just totally premeditated. Sources tell Rambling Reporter that Morgan stopped repping them around 2020 because the Sussexes stopped paying Sunshine Sachs for its services, though the PR firm denies that was the case. We actually reported on this when it actually happened. I remember saying they just didn't have the money to pay them anymore.
It's expensive.
Other members of the Survivors Club include Catherine St. Laurent, lasted a year as the head of the Sussexes charity Archwell.
That's a year. That poor gal.
Archwell COO Mandana Dayani, content chief Ben Browning, who got Harry and Meghan's documentary on Netflix before bolting for Film Nation, and marketing chief Farah Taylor. Why'd they all leave? What explains the churn? Everyone's terrified of Meghan, claims a source close to the couple.
Duh.
She belittles people. She doesn't take advice. They're poor decision makers. They change their minds frequently. Harry is a very, very charming person. No airs at all. but he's very much an enabler, and she's just terrible.
That's what narcissists do.
You guys,
He's defending a narcissist. That's what the victims do.
he started doing it very early on when the wedding plans, and he said, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets.
Absolutely.
And you guys, this is exactly what we've been saying for years. All the YouTubers have been saying this, and that's why we can't be silenced, because what we've been saying is in fact, the truth. It is the truth. It is Meghan. The hashtag Meghan is the problem on Twitter.
Yes.
That is true. Now, I'm not saying that Harry is innocent in this, okay? I'm not saying he's also the sharpest knife in the drawer, but he's not innocent. He could at any point said no to any of this, unless the collateral that she has on him is so bad.
Ooh, it's
It could be really, really bad, allegedly.
that's not good.
In 2018, Markle's treatment of 2 royal aides prompted Buckingham Palace to investigate the then princess for bullying behavior. Though the results of the inquiry were never released, Markle denounced the effort as a calculated smear campaign. But some of the couple's stateside staff members also reserved special bile for Markle, whose reported penchant for noisy tantrums and angry 5 a.m. emails has earned her the in-house moniker Duchess Difficult. It's absolutely relentless, says one source. She marches around like a dictator in heels, fuming and barking orders. I've watched her reduce grown men to tears. What's she gonna do? Do you think she's gonna go after Hollywood Reporter? When's Harry gonna come out like he's been coming out towards the British press and say, the American press are after my wife. They're trying to repeat what they did to my mother. They're trying to see history repeat itself. It's all the American press's fault. I mean, this is the American press, dude. And not only is this the American press, these are the people that you want to be in bed with.
And you're running out of countries to go hide in because you're going to alienate everyone around you in just such a small period of time.
Well, I think they are.
That's what I meant. You're going to run out of countries. Where are you going to go?
I mean, this is so bad. I love this. Her unsparing portrait of her is in marked contrast with the kinder, gentler image Markle has been painting of herself. In recent years, the former princess, she was never a princess, has become an ardent admirer of best-selling Texas self-help author Brené Brown,
Self-help,
who urges readers to cultivate gratitude and joy in their lives. While touring Colombia with her husband last month, Markle said her new attitude of gratitude has led her to a chapter of joy. Joy. If you're going to be grateful for your life, you have to be grateful for all aspects of it, she said. Oh, Meghan, this would be the perfect time for you to apologize to the royal family if you really want to start this new chapter. Just apologize.
It's so obvious now why in Us Magazine and all the other stuff that she's, leaked to, she's painting herself out to be this wonderful humanitarian and this nice girl, and she's just so positive. And remember when her friends came out and had to defend her and say,
again,
I just don't understand why she would get this bully label on her. She's so sweet. Well, now we know why that was happening. They were trying to sweep for her.
And in a recent episode of her Archetypes podcast, Meghan spoke about the challenges she had faced asserting herself and overcoming her natural reticence in professional situations. I find myself cowering and tiptoeing into a room. And the thing I find most embarrassing when you're saying a sentence and the intonation goes up like it's a question, and you're like, oh my God, stop, like whispering and tiptoeing around it. Just say what it is you need. You're allowed to set a boundary. You're allowed to be clear. It doesn't make you demanding. It doesn't make you difficult. It makes you clear. No, it makes you a big fat bee. Harry and Meghan's current spokesperson declined to comment.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Well, at least she has her safe space. Godmothers now.
Godmother.
She doesn't have to tiptoe around there.
What I also love about this is that Hollywood Reporter actually did show them the copy of this. They went to their spokesperson. They're doing their due diligence and good journalism.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. If you are writing or saying something about someone, you give them the opportunity to either say a quote back or give them an opportunity to defend themselves. And they did. They said nothing. Now, they obviously knew then that this Hollywood Reporter article was going to come out eventually. And that is why we have been seeing nonstop coverage of Harry and Meghan, especially Harry's birthday. Now, Harry is not turning 12. He is not a child. Why they're making such a big deal out of this man turning 40, I will never know. We didn't make a big deal when Prince William or Princess Catherine turned 40. You know why? Because we're adults and it's a freaking birthday. You're an adult, dude. Nobody cares. But this morning and this afternoon, all I've been seeing. So what I've been personally doing, I've been going under every People magazine article that is written about this stupid birthday and how great of a dad he is. I've been going under Hello Magazine, Today Show, everything. And I've been retweeting the Hollywood Reporter article. I have also been using this hashtag, Harry and Meghan Hollywood Losers.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's solid.
Yeah, I hope we can get that trending, everyone. So feel free, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter X, hashtag Harry and Meghan Hollywood Losers. Because it is everywhere, these articles about his birthday. Okay. Let's get to the nauseating articles that they are putting out there. It has now jumped to like so many details, guys, because they are really trying to bury this article.
Don't let them distract you.
Yes. So let's go to People magazine because, of course, People is Meghan's mouthpiece, and we will see what Meghan wants to tell everybody. It's more recycled stuff about Harry being a dad, but let's see what new stuff she put in there today. Prince Harry is pretty damn normal, all things considered, according to Friend. Harry, who turns 40 on September 15th, and wife Meghan Markle are pretty ordinary couple existing in an absolutely extraordinary situation, by Ronnie Gordon writes. So Meghan wants you guys to know that they are so freaking normal, guys. They are just like your run-of-the-mill couple. The Duke of Sussex will turn the milestone age on September 15th, and Bryony Gordon of Daily Mail is speaking out about her friend ahead of his big day, calling him pretty damn normal. Gordon wrote that she became friends with the royal about 8 years ago, and ever since, life has been peppered with questions from people curious to know more about his character. She wrote in a piece published September 12th.
What friend is leaking stuff to an American tabloid?
Well,
we're best friends.
She wrote it in the Daily Mail.
Okay, what friend is writing op-eds for tabloids?
And when I tell them my honest opinion that he is kind, funny, and pretty damn normal, all things considered, I often see a flash of disappointment cloud their faces, followed quickly by words to the effect of, well, you would say that, you know him, as if knowing someone should disqualify you from having a trusted opinion about them. No, they're not looking at you like that. They're looking at you like you're a squatty and you're going to say whatever the hell Meghan wants you to say. I don't know this woman. I don't know this Gordon woman, but I can only imagine that she is anti-monarchy. And I'm just going to put that out there again. I don't know her. I could be wrong. Prove me wrong, but I'm just going to say she's probably far, far left anti-monarchist. She added, I've heard a lot of fairly negative things said about him. Character assassinations that bear no resemblance to the man I've come to count as a friend. The one who cares passionately about injured veterans. What? Oh my God. And who's done more than most to change perceptions of mental health in the country, referring to the UK. Okay, this girl is definitely a plant. Definitely. Gordon became friends with Prince Harry in 2016, the same year he met his now wife. Well, that's a coincidence.
That's such a long friendship.
Though Gordon met him a couple months prior, the royal and Gordon met when Prince Harry, along with Prince William and Kate Middleton, it's Princess Catherine, launched their mental health campaign Heads Together. Gordon asked him to be the first guest on the mental health podcast she was about to launch.
Oh, you just plugged yourself, didn't you?
Yep. And to my surprise, he said yes, she wrote. Even more surprising was the honesty that poured out of him as we recorded the podcast in Kensington Palace. She added, he was nervous about what he wanted to tell, nervous enough that I found myself trying to calm and reassure him. But there was a good reason for his anxiety. At the time, the royals were not known for anything other than a stiff upper lip. That's a lie. Oh my gosh.
That friend is attacking Princess Diana right there, his mother. And he's enabling her to do that.
In what way?
Because Princess Diana was one of the most compassionate, kindest women on this planet, and that's what she was known for. She was always hugging Harry and William. She was hugging other people's kids. She was holding babies, but the stiff upper lip.
Well, it's also a knock on the Queen. It's on King Charles, who has talked about mental health.
But if anyone attacked my mom like that, I'd be upset.
It's also an attack on Prince William, who had come out and talked about mental health and how he needed therapy to deal with his mom. I mean, she's not making any sense right now. Harry opened up to Gordon, who affectionately calls him Has.
We call him Has-Been.
About the grief surrounding the death of his mother. Oh, God, we're going to play the Diana card.
Wow.
I can safely say that losing my mom at an age of 12 and therefore shutting down all my emotions for the last 20 years has had quite a serious effect on not only my personal life, but my work as well. Harry told Gordon at the time the podcast episode aired April 2000. See, so Meghan was in his life. This is all stuff Meghan wants him to say.
This chick's promoting her podcast.
Yeah. It was 20 years of not thinking about it and then 2 years of total chaos. He is lying. This is done 2017 after he met Meghan. This is a lie, Harry. Gordon wrote she never expected to hear from Harry again, but she did, and the two kept in touch through various mental health projects. In early 2018, not long after their engagement and before their May wedding that year, Gordon met Meghan. Yeah, I'm sure it was the first time. Whom I have almost come to count as a friend.
Almost. Meeting
for lunch and working with her as she got behind charitable causes in the UK.
Okay, there's work friends and there's friend friends. This chick is a piece of work.
Gordon visited their then home Frogmore Cottage in Windsor and was with them at Buckingham Palace the day they left the UK in 2020. Oh, she was one of those people that were there that Omid Scobie was in the background. Remember Omid saying, I've never been around Meghan, and there was a picture of him. As Harry prepared to publish his memoir, Spare, in January 2023, Gordon traveled to their home in Montecito to interview him. Man, this chick's so freaking whack. I spent an afternoon at the house, the kids running around happily as we drank tea, Gordon wrote. Harry proudly showed me the do-it-yourself photo wall he recently created featuring pictures of his mom.
This article is gross.
Guys, that is creepy and so unhealthy, if true. When she left, Gordon did so with a jar of their homemade jam, which I then left in the back of a taxi in a jet-lagged stupor, she wrote. Somewhere in Los Angeles, a cab driver has one of the earliest batches of American Riviera Orchards produce. I'm sure that cab driver just threw it away, just like everything else that's left in the back of a cab.
That or you went to the ER that night.
Oh, poor guy. Of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as a couple, Gordon described them as a pretty ordinary couple existing in an absolutely extraordinary situation, she wrote. There are no airs or graces with them, no desire to do anything other than protect their children from an increasingly digital world that likes nothing more than seeing the worst in people. A world that forgets that no matter how high profile a person is, they're just doing their best like everyone else.
So this girl so far has plugged her podcast, she's plugged the jam, and now she's plugging silencing our freedom of speech.
Exactly. She added, this is not what people want to hear, but is what I've found time and time again. Prince Harry exclusively tells people ahead of his 40th birthday that his priority remains fatherhood. So they went from email to spokesperson to now exclusively he told people. A friend previously told people Harry has been reluctant to show his children
we've heard all this.
publicly, not out of a desire to hide them, but to protect their privacy and safety from potential threats. He wants them to lead as normal life as possible without the fear of kidnapping or harm. Then why would you give them titles? A friend added, as a dad and husband, Harry is determined to ensure that history doesn't repeat itself. For his big birthday this weekend, people previously reported that Prince Harry planned to celebrate with his wife and children, followed by a gathering with close friends internationally. She's going to totally monetize his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I really have a feeling.
I said that a month ago.
Yeah, I have a feeling on the 15th, we're going to see like total monetization. That would be so sweet if true. Maybe not. I don't know, after this Hollywood Reporter article came out, but they need to do something to squash it. One last thing, the Today Show felt the need to mention this, and I just don't understand it. Again, this is American. And somebody was doing somebody a favor because they just were like plugging his birthday and all sorts of stuff.
They're monetizing that birthday,
man. So here we go.
We're back, 8/12, a milestone in the royal family.
Yeah, Prince Harry, he turns 40 on Sunday, a birthday that comes with a lot of attention on his future after a decade marked by significant changes in his private and public life.
NBC's Kelly Cobiella joins us now from Buckingham Palace with more on the big birthday. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, Prince Harry is marking this big day with a message, talking about his work, his family, and his future.
Prince Harry reaching a major milestone, turning 40 on Sunday. In a statement to the BBC, he says, "I was anxious about 30. I'm excited about 40.
So he's talking to the BBC too.
He's just giving it all up.
British media.
Adding that being a dad is one of life's greatest joys, calling his children incredibly kind and funny, saying fatherhood has given me a fresh perspective in life, as well as sharpening focus on my work. The rift with his royal family showing no sign of thawing. His brother Prince William now focused on supporting his wife Kate through her recovery from cancer treatment. Harry paid a very short visit to his father King Charles earlier this year after the king's own cancer diagnosis. Now Harry is closer to Diana's family, who recently supported him at a service marking 10 years of Invictus Games in London this year. In his birthday message to the BBC, Prince Harry staying positive, saying of the next decade, bring it on.
Plans to spend his birthday with close friends and family at home in Montecito, but then he's going to take a trip with some of his closest friends after that. We don't have a lot of detail on that. And we actually may see some public well wishes from the king and other members of the royal family this weekend. They've done it before on social media. And of course, this is such a big milestone birthday that they may reach out once again. We may see some big happy birthday Harry on social media on Sunday. We shall see, guys.
And he's already pulling a J-Lo. I'm sorry, but like a milestone birthday, and they're making such a big deal out of this, if it truly is a milestone birthday, why is he going out of town with his friends? What is this, a bachelor party? I mean, he's pulling a J-Lo where she spent her birthday in the Hamptons without Jen. I really do think they're going to separate, allegedly. I think it's coming.
Well, they're definitely going to they're going to make money off this. So we're going to see what is day the 13th. We'll see in a couple days
on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see on Sunday what they're really up to.
Yeah.
What these two grifters are going to do next.
Today's animal rescue is Dogwood Animal Rescue Project. They are foster-based, mostly volunteer. Of course, all the heroes are mostly volunteer. They support animals and people who love them through rescue, rehoming, spay, neuter, and education.
Aww.
They are based in Sonoma County and beyond. And they also take a hands-on approach to homeless dogs. So we are all for that. Again, they are Dogwood Animal Rescue Project. We will put their link in the description below. Please go take a look at them. Share them with friends and family. They really do make a difference.
Hey guys, let's not forget about the hashtag today. We're going to put it up on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Harry and Meghan, Hollywood losers.
And don't forget to put the article too.
Yeah.
So everyone knows.
Well, if you don't, it's okay.
But
you don't have to do that. You could write something of your own accord. You don't have to do
nothing mean.
No, nothing mean. Let's not be. We're not the bullies. But this is a great hashtag Nancy came up with. Hashtag Harry and Meghan Hollywood losers.
And thanks to everybody at the Hollywood Reporter. I mean, that was amazing. You really just made our day. Thank you so much. Continue with the great journalism over there. Okay, guys, we will talk to you very soon.
Okay, love you. Bye.